Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Felicia Latrice and we are back with another pick a card reading. And today is going to be a very shadowy topic, okay? We are going to be discussing what is your enemy's next move, okay? First, we're going to try to see who this person is. So we're going to get as many details about who they are. It can be hidden from you, but they can also be a part of your conscious awareness. Also how and why they became an enemy, and and then what's their next move, and then how can you block it, okay? So you have a few cards to choose from. The first one is the ANIMA MUNDI, pile 2, dead end, pile 3, the cave, okay? So let's go ahead and hop right on into this reading. It's going to be very juicy. Since this is a prediction reading, some of these messages might resonate at a later date. So it's best to kind of take some notes and just to keep an eye out, okay? For any kind of strategies that may be used against you, all right? So let's hop right on in. And thank you guys for 2,000 subscribers. Again, thank you guys for all the support, all the engagement on the channel. And I really, really, really appreciate, and I'm so happy to be back. If you have any questions, want to book personal readings, all that stuff is in the information box down below. Also follow our community, Divas Can Manifest. You do not have to be a diva. You do not have to be a female. But it is our short form tarot Instagram, okay? If you're looking for daily messages, multiple times a day, that sort of thing, okay? Without further ado, choose your selection and then meet me in your pile. Bye. Hi, pile 1. You chose ANIMA MUNDI, okay? So there is, with this card showing up, there is completion with this person, okay? There's definitely a sense of completion in this situation. And I feel like what this situation taught you was universal love, okay? For a lot of you guys, because this is an enemy, this is definitely somebody who has had, opposite tendencies than you, okay? What this reflects for a lot of you is, we have the 4th house. So this person could be a Cancer, okay? And I'm getting that for, this could be somebody from the past, or this could be someone new where you're having to like enter a new cycle. I'm also getting an Aries energy, where you are, excuse me, I lost my train of thought. So this could be someone from the past, or this could be someone new where you are having to invoke the same wisdom from the past, okay? It feels like, oh my goodness, you guys, this is just really intense, okay? The situation, but there is completion here. So I already know what this person's next move is, okay? And it's quite funny. So let's see what we have here, okay? This is something where you definitely needed to, this is a Cancer for sure, okay, or a water sign. This is this is somewhere where you definitely needed to kind of access your shared consciousness and your universal love. Because this person, we have the monk or the nun archetype here. This person, they see that you're very devoted, okay, to your spirit. They see that you're very dedicated, and that you are very selfless in this devotion, okay? For some of you guys, I hate to say this, but for some of you guys, this is somebody in your family, okay? I also feel like this might be a male or masculine energy here, okay? Somebody who definitely acted out of their shadow aspects with you, okay? Definitely acted out of their shadow aspects. what this person sees from you, you know, involves, we have medium cool, I don't even know how to say that, but medium coolly, okay? What this person sees from you is like your destiny, okay, or your reputation. And you're very known for being dedicated and devoted to your spirit, your soul, your soul's evolution, okay? And I feel like a lot of this has been surrounding, you know, where you come from, your roots, you know, ultimately what makes you feel secure is had nothing to do with your material realm, okay? It had everything to do with you're seeking greater love and unity in the world, okay? For some of you guys, this person just reflects a shadow aspect. And, you know, you learned, like, you know, through your, like, in a raising of your consciousness and your awareness that, you know, we are all connected through the same source, right? And I feel like whatever, you've completed a major cycle around your 4th house, and that this is related to, like, healing some aspects from your family. For some of you guys, I'm so sorry, but like, this is somebody in your family, okay? And I feel like, you know, this might be a Pisces or a Virgo, or like a mother or a sister or a brother, okay? And I feel like this is definitely like, if this isn't family, this is someone that you thought about making a family with, okay? You know, I'm definitely getting that there was possible like sex involved, and, you know, money and your power in general, okay? So let's see. We have no boundaries. Pretty. So for some of you guys, this is the same sex person, okay? And we have bullied. So if this isn't a water sign, I'm definitely getting an air sign here, okay? Some situation where you did not have any boundaries with this person. And I feel like, you know, their next move, and, you know, I have to be quite honest, involves this person become very overwhelmed with the bigness of your existence. They have no next move, okay? And this is the completed cycle that you have just completed, and you are on a new level. And I'm hearing that this is an initiation where you, like, you're very pretty, and you're very, like, attractive if you're not, like, if you're a masculine male or somebody. And I feel like a lot of you have been bullied, okay? You have been bullied throughout your whole life. And I feel like for some of you guys, you never even felt comfortable expressing to your family all of the bullying that you experienced, perhaps as a child, or like, you know, really feeling alienated and isolated from the world. And I feel like it's because you've always just had like this degree of consciousness that people, you know, they don't really have. And I feel like you are so multifaceted and multidimensional, loving, diverse, like, and unique. And I feel like, you know, what people see on the outside of you is just like this attraction, right? This physical attraction, or this beauty that you are. And I feel like some of you guys are really, because your attraction or your level of, you know, physical appeal, your beauty, whether you're a male or female, has just been so like incomprehensible to people. It's like they cannot accept the fact that you're so multiple. And even if you do have this like physical beauty, your spirit is very beautiful, okay? And I feel like you were just bullied, and you were just like, this is somebody that may have bullied you in the past, okay? It's like, for some of you guys, this is definitely somebody who like sought to harm you, intimidate you, or coerce you into something. And I feel like this coercion may have like been around, like, you know, exacerbating your boundaries. And like, you know, this could be a Gemini, or this, you know, this could be like a member of your family, a water sign. But what this person is seeing here is your reputation and they see that you have a reputation for having a very generous spirit, okay? And a lot of you just have like I feel like because you just have had like this heightened consciousness, it may have like put you in like ungrounded energy. I feel like you haven't, what you've been doing with that fourth house energy is really grounding yourself, and connecting yourself to the earth, because I feel like you just have not had like a strong connection to the earth, okay? And when we are disconnected, you know, sometimes, you know, because you are bullied, you might have like, especially with this monk energy, your spirit is so strong, you might have just been someone who, you know, never felt safe to be in your body, because maybe you were bullied or physically or violently attacked by people because of your beauty or your attraction in general, male or female. But I feel like a lot of the struggles that you've had with some of these enemies is that you haven't had boundaries with these people. And I feel like you learned this, you know, in your childhood, you learned this in your family, of not really learning healthy boundaries, not really learning how to exercise caution or limitation. And I feel like your reputation is just, I'm hearing like something around your 10th house. So you're very like, you're building maybe a public, for some of you this feels like a childhood friend, or this feels like something from your family, okay? And these people, they really like, you know, they really hated you, okay, because of your beauty. And it's just like your beauty, for some of you guys, you have a very rare beauty, and that it's not that common to come across a beauty like yours. And maybe, you know, you spent your whole life disconnected from your physical vessel, living outside of your body, because it just was not safe, because, you know, people were just committed to hurting you, harming you, coercing you in some type of way, when really you're just like this loving, you know, multifaceted being. And I feel like, you know, the next move, you know, involve, like for some of you guys, you alchemize yourself over this bullying, and you transmuted a lot of this with kindness, and just like being dedicated to your spirit and healing your spirit, and understanding that it was never anything wrong with you as to why you kept going into these different environments and people kept wanting to harm you. And it's like a lot of you just have not felt safe in your life. And with this fourth house, you just haven't had a lot of support in general. I'm hearing that your family is just not supportive of you, and it's like you never could, you know, rely on them. For some of them, they're just not bad people, but I feel like your dedication to your spirit has transcended you through so many levels of consciousness, and just your ability to connect with so many people, and just, you know, your existence in general is just, you're so unique, and you just like, maybe you're the black sheep of your family. It's just like they could never, even if they wanted to support you, they didn't know how to, or they could never like support you in the way that you really, really needed to be supported, babe. So I feel like the biggest thing for you is like, universal love and universal consciousness. And it's just like what the truth is about this situation. I feel like this could be a group of people, okay? You know, in that they're going to be so overwhelmed by your reputation, overwhelmed by your public life, overwhelmed by your career and the bigness of your existence, because your existence is so connected to source. And these people, what is really being unveiled here is their resistance to love. These people are just hate. They represent hate, okay? And you know, their next move, honey, is like your bullies. Their next move is nothing. It's like they can't do anything else to hurt you anymore. Okay? They can't harm you anymore. All right? And it's because you have worked on, you know, your sense of security so much through the dedication of your spirit, and nothing can take you out of your body anymore. So you're like super aware of your surroundings now, and you know how to ground yourself, and you know how to stay present, and understanding that your empowerment over your bullies has been through your ability to show up in a deep trust with all five senses engaged, with a deep trust and understanding that we are all connected to this through the same source, right? The same vanity that they have is the same vanity that's within you. But you choose love, you choose universal consciousness, and these people, they choose hate. And now you're on a different level because you were dedicated and devoted to your inner world, okay? And now you have caution, now you have limitations, now you have boundaries, and you understand that you showing up and being so multifaceted and beautiful in your energy and your physical vessel, that you know this is not your first notch on your belt. You understand just like how much hate you've received by being beautiful inside and out, okay? Your enemies are people who bullied you in the past, right? And the truth is, they're going to be so overwhelmed by the bigness that you are, and it's beautiful. Just keep going, and then it's just like over for them. It's just over for them because they were just hate and resistant to love, okay? Very interesting. So let's see what else is here. What is your enemy's next move, Power One? I'm hearing the direction, okay? Now you're kind of considering your direction, okay? Yeah, conception. All right, the frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness, what we have been talking about is your universal consciousness, to our origin, your fourth house, where you are from, right? This frequency of conception that invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins, right? Our source. And when you were created, this is bringing you back to your relationship and helping you illuminate, certain dynamics in your family, okay? Or where your roots are, where your home base is, right? Some of you would definitely benefit from visiting home, okay, or where you're from. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. You've been so intentional about your spirit. You've been so committed to transcending through the levels of consciousness to reach love, to love yourself. Because I feel like these people, they really wanted you to hate yourself. They really wanted you to not have joy, okay? And not to be able to create anything, to be, self-loathing like they are. And I feel like, this completion that you're experiencing right now with these bullies is helping remind you where you come from and how far you have come from that. You are literally like totally and vastly different. Your perspective is vastly different than, where you started, where you were created, right? Very nice. All right, so let's see. What are your beliefs' next move? Your intention, okay? Your intention to wealth. Their next move is nothing, okay? Because you're gonna have so much wealth, so much health. I'm hearing that you worked on your health, and I feel like for some of you guys, you come from people who are very unhealthy, mentally unhealthy, physically unhealthy. Maybe your family and your home was plagued with disease and just like health issues. I'm hearing hypertension, sexually transmitted disease, poverty, okay? And understand that where there is poverty, where there is scarcity, there's violence, okay? A lot of you with this intention energy is just like your intention to transmute, your intention to shift energy and amplify energy, okay? Please check out my Vice or Virtue series on Divas Can Manifest, okay? Because a lot of you have just transcended so much negativity with virtue, okay? And this is what the monk or the nun does, okay? They're very righteous, right? They're very pious. And a lot of what you have, all this good fortune that is coming to you is because you've just been such a good person and you've never had any kind of ulterior motive. And, this is like remind yourself always, never forget where you come from with that conception. Never. Because a lot of you are just going to be coming into so much wealth, so much money, okay? And you're going to be so big. And these people, but their next move is to watch you transcend so many different levels that they can never. And it's going to be like, oh my God, remember when we pulled their hair out? Remember when we scarred them? Remember when we, like, you know, we hated them for being pretty and nice? Remember, like, now look at them. They're so big, and they're just, what their next move involves their dissipation. Your bigness is the fact that they are just going to be eliminated, and they're going to disappear into the world while you go off and have so much prosperity. Power one, so much prosperity. And this is just the initiation, okay? This is the initiation, because where you come from, you know, you haven't seen this, right? Maybe there's just been a total lack of security in your life, and the fight for security in a place of scarcity has been so hard, so hard, because you've just been so devoted and understanding of the universe. Wow. What's going on here? Let's see if we can get anything else from the tarot. And you know, I forgot to mention this, but we actually are going to read from the book if we need to. Okay. For pile 1. Okay. We have the Lovers. We have the Ace of Swords. And we have the Devil. Okay. It's funny that we have the Lovers and the Devil, which is like two tremendously opposing forces. For some of you guys, you really are going to be moving into just like a very passionate connection with someone. Some of you are marrying into wealth with this Lovers. Oh my God. It's like your empowerment and your alignment. Okay, for some of you guys, this is just a Capricorn energy here, and this person is going to be, I'm hearing that you might be like eloping or getting married or marrying into like a relationship with a lover, okay, that may have a lot of wealth. This person could be a Capricorn, they could be a Gemini or air sign. But I feel like, you know, you guys are going to be so passionate about each other. I'm getting that you guys are already obsessed with each other. I'm hearing crazy in love. And this person needs to understand you've just been bullied, okay? You've been violently attacked, or, you know, people have been trying to destroy you your whole life because you've just been seeking, you know, greater security in your life, okay? And your Ace of Swords, your sense of empowerment has just been, you know, they haven't been wanting you to have it. They haven't been wanting you to be empowered, right? They haven't been wanting you to feel safe in your body, so they've been attacking you such that you don't have that, okay? So let's see, you know, this deck is very beautiful, okay? I love this deck, but I want to read, you know, some messages from it, okay? With the Lovers here, we have, the description of it is very beautiful. So I want you guys to kind of really, you know, listen up here, okay? Especially if you are in alignment with the 4th house, which is your long-term partner, your real family. And like I said before, sometimes blood ain't thicker than water. And for some of you guys, you just had no family support, okay? So with this energy here, a couple is walking down the road holding hands. They are oblivious to the judgment of the 2 elders watching them because they're so into each other. It's clear from her facial expression that the woman's grandma isn't as enthused about the match as his appears to be. There used to be a time when people understood the distinction between dating and courting. Dating was a lighthearted activity that gave a man and a woman a chance to get to know each other. Not only was it perfectly fine to call on different people, but it would also be considered unwise not to keep one's options open. However, when two people decided they wanted to see each other exclusively, that's when the courtship stage began. The goal of courtship was not to have a companion for years, as it is common nowadays. The goal was marriage. That being the case, courtship is taken very seriously and had to include the input of family members and close friends to determine the worth of such an investment. The reason for this is simple. Most people didn't marry just because they loved each other. They married for the purpose of social and economic upward mobility. It was often more a business transaction than a testament of undying love. Therefore, it only made sense that each partner's community be included in the discussion, as it pertains to the propriety and auspiciousness of the match. After all, a poor choice, literally or figuratively, reflected badly on the entire family by ruining their reputation or causing their progeny to suffer an unstable and impoverished home. Thus, merely loving the other was simply not enough if the family was to consistently improve from one generation to the next. To marry an unapproved beau anyway was therefore considered not love at all, but the epitome of selfishness. Baby. So, for some of you guys, with this Ace of Swords energy, you're really struggling with a situation where there are people in your family that don't like your partner, okay, with the Lovers. But what you're moving into is a situation where you don't care whether your family likes them or not, for one. I also feel like, although this might be the case, like the text says, sometimes, because a bad choice of a partner could literally lead to impoverished and instability. And I feel like a lot of you with this fourth house energy, you really have not had security or boundaries because you have come from impoverished and unstable homes. And I feel like the text said, the purpose of marriage with this wealth energy coming out has been for the purpose of social and economic mobility, upward mobility. And I feel like this is happening for you, irregardless as to whether this family likes it or not, okay? Some of you guys, you are choosing to marry someone who has, you're choosing someone who has financial stability. It's not that, and I definitely feel like with the Lovers, there's like a deep love here as well. It's not just for economic and social mobility. And this person, your lover may have needed to understand this or come to the realization of this, or they may have had doubt, or they may have struggled with finding unconditional love. Okay, but I feel like you guys love each other so much, and this was a block that you needed to move past, and understanding that, you are not just some social climber, okay? This is very, very beautiful. I also feel like, some people in, this family here, they may not, like this union, okay? But who gives a fuck? I feel like this is the start of your family, of a real family that is wealthy and secure, okay? And this is something that you deserve because you have worked on your spirit so much, okay? You definitely deserve it, power one, okay? After dealing with all of these bullies, including family members who wanted to bully you and to stop you from growing and ascending into this multifaceted and beautiful person. Just like some people here, these enemies, they didn't want you to have completion. They didn't want you to have a family, okay? I feel like you have definitely these are definitely people with that devil who have an evil point of view, okay? These people, they speak ill about you. They take joy in your loss, okay? And you being broken and being devastated and being bullied, okay? They're liars, backbiters, syndicators, and frenemies, okay? violent, unbalanced, and negative people. Like I said, these devils, they've been very violent, okay, towards you, emotionally, psychologically, and physically. And I'm hearing that your family is very violent because they don't want to see you have a happy, wealthy family, okay? And they know that you have already transcended so much. And the thing is, there's nothing they can do about it because you and your person have just fused together, okay? You guys have fused. And it's literally this partnership is like one that you've never seen before in your life because you come from a long line of people who chose poor partners, okay? Or people who allowed the opinions of other people to get in their way. And they're going to be so overwhelmed by this display of wealth and family and security. And it's like they can't do anything about it, and they just are going to disappear, pow one, okay? Their next move, they ain't got one. All right, let me know how that resonates down in the comments below. Enjoy your beautiful love. Congratulations, they can't harm you anymore. Bye. How to welcome to your selection. Okay, so I'm hearing that this is the final chapter of this warfare, okay, that you've been in with these enemies, okay, one particular person. And these are people who have deliberately and intentionally tried to stop you from moving forward in life, okay? This feels like an enemy from your past that may have caused a door to close for you or a missed opportunity, okay? This feels like a Piscean energy, okay? But let's see. We have Cancer, okay? Now, I feel like that's beautiful because with Cancerian energy, it's a very intuitive energy, okay? And I feel like you have just had like, historically, you just have, you know, your memory of certain events in your life gives you the multi-dimensional like ability to co-create and shift into a reality that opens another door for you, okay? I feel like with this intuition to protect with this Cancerian energy is definitely like you having the psychic advantage always, okay? And I feel like if this was a situation from your past and you know you did not have your psychic advantage then, I feel like you have learned a tremendous lesson around that. And I feel like whatever door this person, you know, caused like closed for you, it ultimately led to another door opening for you, okay? I feel like you are definitely the protagonist here. You're definitely the main character. These people, it's just like they reflect someone who is hostile, someone who opposes you, an adversary that interferes with your physiological actions in life. Like it definitely just feels like someone who wants to like be uncompromising, you know, be like not cooperative. And I feel like the situation here is going to involve like an impasse or a situation where you cannot move forward. So I feel like this is the last time you're gonna have to deal with something like this, okay? Because I feel like your enemies involve people who just don't want to see you move forward in life. I'm hearing an Aries or Cancer, okay? So I feel like it's just been a long road with this person as well. I'm hearing the name that starts with the letter K a lot. I'm also hearing the name Taylor. Someone's name who starts with a letter A or a letter S, okay? So let's see here, okay? What's going on here with this enemy? How to So yes, for some of you guys, this involves like some kind of organization, an institution, and people, they see you. You just, I'm hearing for some of you guys, you really don't respect anybody's authority in this space that you're in, okay? And I feel like this situation, this is the final chapter of you having to go through this situation. I feel like for some of you guys, you were drawn to Pal 3 in like my manifestation video. If not, I just ultimately feel like, you know, you are manifesting peaceful relationships. And I feel like you keep running into people who want to be adversarial because they know how strong and powerful you are and how persistent you are and how much you are dedicated to what it is that you do, and you know how much you are focused on your inner needs. And these people, they just want to, you know, serve, you know, to be like uncooperative, okay? And I feel like you've learned, you know, this a lot from the past. The best thing that you can do in this situation, honey, is to manage your emotions, okay? Because I'm hearing something about someone like wanting to like enforce rules or something like that. And I feel like, you know, you are just like a rebel and you just like challenge authority because some of this stuff is like, it doesn't serve the inner needs of like society, and a lot of it is frivolous and a lot of it is illogical and doesn't make sense, okay? Let's see. Pal 2. Give me more information around this enemy here. Okay, what did I say? A Pisces, Neptune. Okay, so with Pisces and Cancer energy here, there's a very psychic and intuitive energy. And I feel like for some of you guys, excuse me, you're very like you're these are my mystics, okay? You guys are just like rebels and you have like, you know, a deep spiritual connection. You're very spiritual. You might have been drawn to Power 1 in the last jealousy video, okay? And I feel like these people, you know, you have like, maybe you have escaped a religion or you've escaped a belief system or values or just ways of being that did not serve your inner needs, right? And I feel like you are just like someone who really, really like wants to see social change. And I feel like for some of you guys, they're definitely, they will some because I feel like you have a way of navigating this because you have the psychic advantage, but I feel like their next move involves them wanting to cause some type of ending for you, okay? They want to see a door close for you, okay, to stop you from moving forward, okay? And it's around your work, okay, or your service. Ultimately, I feel like, you know, if you have had to deal with like many doors closing in the past, I feel like it is because, you know, it involved you learning certain lessons, okay? So that you can understand what forms of authority. I feel like for some of you guys, you really just don't like authority or you don't like nobody telling you what to do. But I want to tell you, there are rules everywhere, and a lot of, you know, rules sometimes don't make sense, or a lot of these, you know, norms and things and conventions just don't serve us, okay? And a lot of you just was like, I'm sorry, I can't do that, and I can't be around, you know, these kind of people who are just conformist and just ignorant and violent and hostile. And a lot of you have just like learned peace and learned like how to have peaceful relationships by working on your own inner world and your own spirituality. Through your mysticism, you definitely have the psychic advantage here. So let's see. We have divine masculine energy, okay? We have no boundaries, which also came out in Pal 1. And we have violence and conflict, yeah. So I definitely feel like, and we have a Gemini, okay? So this could be a male, okay? Or masculine energy. So I feel like this person is definitely like, their next move here is to initiate violence or initiate conflict, okay? Somebody here may want to fight you, okay? Or somebody here wants to cause a conflict with you, okay? Or wants to be in dissension with you. They just want to have a reason to, like, you know, they know that maybe some kind of act of violence or conflict is going to cause issues with the law, or is going to cause you know, a removal or something. You know, it's going to cause some type of ending. But I feel like whatever the case is, you have the psychic advantage and you will experience a lot of grace, okay, in this situation, because, you know, for some of you guys, you can't stay in this space anyway because it does not serve your inner need, okay? And you have to, and a lot of you just can't help it with this rebellion energy. You just have to, like, you have to reject these systems that don't serve you. For some of you guys, this is a church, okay? Or this is like a religious organization or some kind of like space that has like a doctrine or ideology, and it's just like it's not working for you. And I feel like this door may need to close so that you can, and maybe you needed to have like, you know, you needed to be in this space to learn like something else or gather more information, okay? For some of you guys, this person who, you know, if this is a male that you may have had a romantic relationship with, there was violence and conflict in this situation. And I feel like this person, they're going to try to become, for some of you guys, this is someone who's a domestic abuser, okay? They might try to like find their way, find you or try to harm you, okay? But I feel like you guys have like, you have a romantic love here, someone who is a conscious reflection of you, and you guys are going to be very like intimate with each other and very careful with each other's feelings. And you guys, this person is going to protect you, okay? And if you are the masculine, I definitely feel like, you know, your divine feminine is going to help protect your intuition and be your spiritual guide. So I feel like this person who, you know, is an enemy here definitely could be, I'm getting a lot of third house energy. Yeah, we have a miracle here. Like I said, you guys are going to be experiencing a lot of grace. As this door closed, another one opened for you, and it was like a miracle for you, okay? Or it will be. Okay, so I feel like the best thing that you can do is embrace your masculine, embrace your feminine, because this is a romantic love and this person is like a miracle and they're going to protect you, okay? For some of you guys, this is, you're here from Pal 2, and your biggest message here about an enemy is a sibling here, okay? Somebody who did not want you to have love, okay? I'm definitely getting a younger brother here, okay? This person could be this person could be an alcoholic, okay? Or they're struggling with some type of drug addiction. This person is going, you haven't had any, if this is a sibling, you did not have boundaries with this person. You need to put up boundaries with them, honey, because they're gonna try to block or cause a conflict or become violent with you. And this is just like very destabilizing for you. Anytime like, you know, this person is around, or like anytime they see you in like your happiness or feeling joyful, they may try to like do something to cause a conflict or do something to become violent with you, okay? If you are like providing some kind of like resources to your family, or you are supporting these people in some type of way, I just highly recommend like getting out of this situation, okay? You know, you might love your family to the ends of the earth, but like I said in Power 1, sometimes blood ain't thicker than water, okay? And I really need you to kind of like understand that, you know, this person is violent, they're hostile, okay? They're not going to be happy when you have like this romantic love. They're not going to be happy, and you know, their next move is to try maybe even to harm your partner, okay? Or to harm your union in some type of way. And I just feel like this relationship, you know, for a lot of you guys, this is like a sibling here. And for a lot of you guys, you know, if you are my males and my masculine here, you're moving into divine masculine energy. And this brother is just like so unhealed. The truth is they're not brave, and they're not, you know, patient. They're not kind and compassionate, okay? This person, they know how to, if these are family members in general, they just know how to affect your feelings because they're your family. They're where you come from, right? You know, ultimately, all I want to say is, what we see in the media around love and family and white picket fences and just like, this ain't the Cosby family, okay? This ain't Family Matters. The truth is, blood is not thicker than water. And also, if you come from a family that has a doctrine or an ideology or a belief system, and it just feels like you are like rebelling against that, like you are just like not into the same beliefs that they're into. Maybe you are just more spiritual and you're more rebellious and you want more social change, and these people are more conforming and they hold on to things that don't serve them, okay? These people are thriving on like violence and conflict, okay? Because you don't have any boundaries with them. Move them out of your house. Move them away from your divine counterpart, okay? Don't let nobody come near your new reality that you're shifting into, your miracle of love, okay? Your new miracle of love involves your belief in anything, okay? That anything is possible. And because you stayed so open-minded about things, and you've taken such an intuitive approach about things, and you focus on your inner need, you really have come into this, alignment with the divine counterpart for a lot of you. I feel like this person, they're very, especially if this is a sibling or a family member, pal too, this person is very psychological, okay? Very psychological with you, because they know the impact that people, and just like the connection that we have, like there's a lot of courting with family, right? And when we have to rebel against our family or leave our family behind, it's not easy. And a lot of times, we don't have boundaries with them. Don't tell anybody about your family, or your new family, or your new person, or your romantic love. Don't tell anybody about them, because what you guys are moving into is a completely different experience, okay? This person sees that you're very lucky, and Jupiter is very present in your reading here. That's your bottom of your deck energy, okay? Jupiter rules over religion and philosophy, and I feel like your religion and your philosophy is vastly different than these people, okay? And I feel like because this person has been so psychologically hostile and adversarial to you, you might have gained weight. You might have, been prone to sloth and laziness, okay? Check out How to Transmute Sloth on Divas Can Manifest, okay? Because this person, they just hate to see you in your sense of optimism and believing in miracles, okay? I feel like you are benefiting so much from the intellectual communication with your romantic love, because this romantic partner, I'm definitely getting female energy or feminine, or masculine, doesn't matter. Just take it how it resonates, whether who you've aligned with, is just so communicative with you, so analytical with you. Their assertiveness has helped you like overcome some erratic behavior that may have been stemming from the physiological warfare that you've been going through with your family members, okay? And I feel like, what you're being guided to, okay, as you move into a closer physical union with your person, you have the intuition to protect this union, all right? They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you optimistic. This person, I'm hearing that they're very jealous. I'm hearing, these are my males. Some of you guys are very athletic, or maybe you were a football player or a basketball player. You were involved in some kind of sport. These people, they very and you're very good with that Jupiter energy at winning, and you're winning games of chance, and you are just like so prosperous, and you have so much wealth, and just like you're just so good at this like manifesting miracles for yourself. You manifest so many miracles for yourself. And I feel like, you are coming with this dead end energy. You're coming to the final chapter of this connection with this person where they've been very violent with you, okay? And they've been wanting to block your optimism, block your miracles, okay? They've just been very jealous of your luck and very jealous of your athletic capability, okay? I'm hearing all of the recognition and rewards you receive from playing your sport. A lot of you have just been so fortunate and so successful. And I feel like if you have most recently gained weight, or you've been dealing with laziness or fatigue of any way, it's because this person has just been violent, okay, and in conflict with you, and you've just been so impacted. Your feelings have been impacted so much. So you need to lose the weight, okay? You need to get, back healthy. And you haven't had any boundaries. Stop letting this person come in between you and your true love and your miracles and your optimism. I'm hearing particularly there's been a situation where, you were supposed to go on a date, or you were supposed to spend time with your person, and this family member may have gotten in the way, okay? And I feel like, you just, I'm hearing that for some of you, you really need to go visit your person. If you guys are in a long distance relationship, I'm hearing some of you are in a long distance relationship with your feminine energy, and you need to visit your person, or you need to communicate with your person, have a conversation with your person, because this person, this enemy that feels like a family member that you've been attached to because you care about them, and you have feelings of family. And I'm hearing that your childhood and laughter and fun, and just before you began to outgrow them, things started to, grow violent with this person. You might have even had a physical fight with this person, okay? And I feel like this person is just hostile. They don't care about you, okay? This brother is what I'm hearing, okay? This person is very unpredictable and erratic, and you never know what you're going to get. I'm hearing that sometimes you just come home and this person is just, they're in conflict, okay? And they've been stopping your stability, and they've been the reason why you've been emotionally unstable, okay? For some of you, they're really happy that you gained weight back, or you just are not doing, very well. But I feel like the more you communicate with your person, you're going to be able to, resolve these boundary issues that you've had with your family, okay? So let's see, what is this person's next move, okay? I definitely feel like this person was responsible for like an ending here, or a missed opportunity, okay? You might not have had clear judgment with your person, and you might have made a decision that wasn't so good, okay? Because you've just been so in your feelings, in conflict, in violent situations, all right? But this true love that you have is like a miracle here, all right? Some of you guys might have been drawn to Pile 2 in the latest What Do You Need to Know video, okay? This person wants to stop your higher learning because they know that that's what aligns you with just like a higher vibration. So this person, they just I feel like they're just going to try to block some things for you, okay? We have the Knight of Wands. Ooh, yes, okay. I love this. I'm hearing that you're in the final chapter with this family member, particularly a sibling here, okay? Pile 1 has siblings coming up a little bit, but those were just like general bullies. But this feels like a particular person, Pile 2, and it definitely feels like a masculine. It feels like a brother or a sister, okay? Someone who's just very angry all the time, okay? They're very angry. They can't take you being so prosperous, and they're definitely not going to be happy about this divine counterpart here. We have the Father of Baskets, the King of Cups. We have the King of Wands, King of Cups, okay? Excuse me, the Knight of Wands and the King of Cups. And then, what else do we have here? The Ten of Swords. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like this person, I'm hearing that they watched you in some kind of ending here with the Ten of Swords. Especially, I feel like for some of you guys, because you have not had boundaries with this sibling or this person, this enemy, it just feels like somebody close to you, honey, that's an enemy. And that, you would like to think, oh, this is my family, I love them, or this is my close friend that I grew up with my whole life, and this is my mother, this is my father. The truth is, they've been in conflict and they've been violent with you, okay? And they hated seeing you in love. For some of you guys, they realized that you were going, maybe you were taking up different activities, or you were going to spend time with someone new, and you were starting to become very passionate and just becoming emotional balance. And I feel like I'm getting, especially throughout the holiday period, some of you guys, this is just, you have not put two and two together. And I feel like, you know, I'm hearing some ending happened with your divine counterpart, okay? Some type of ending happened with your divine counterpart, a romantic love, okay, that caused some kind of painful ending. Give me more information around this. Ten of Swords, please. I'm hearing during the holiday period, you just could not, I'm hearing that you were so engaged in this conflict with the Ten of Swords that you know, may not have been, you know, reflecting properly to your partner, okay? So, you know, I definitely feel like, you know, you guys are okay, but, and if this isn't about a partner, I just feel like there was like, if you don't have a partner or a romantic love, I definitely just feel like this person just like hated seeing you in your emotional balance and your passion for your life, okay? And being optimistic and just running into miracles everywhere you go. I feel like, you know, particularly for those who have a romantic love and then there's been, you know, trouble in paradise, this person, because you have been engaged in this conflict with these people, these family members, they've been your enemy, honey. They're your, you know why they're your enemy? Because they're blocking your happiness and they have a psychological impact on you, okay? And you haven't been seeing things clearly, okay? And you have, you know, been maybe in conflict with your person, okay? Being resistant with your person, right? Clarifying the Ten of Swords. The King of Swords. Okay, well, we ain't playing no more. I'm hearing that some kind of ending, okay, has given you so much clarity, and your miracle that you're running into now, your true love or whatever, you know, possibility that has emerged that you couldn't even imagine is, it's like, I'm hearing because you just, I'm hearing that you definitely, with this divine masculine energy, this is definitely like a reflection of a conscious lover that you have run into. And I feel like this person's communication and their analytical skills and their details, it's just opening so many more possibilities for you. I also feel like, you know, this person, you know, this enemy is like, they're going to try to cause, you know, they're going to try to upset this union that's occurring, okay? Ultimately, you know, whether this is a union with someone else, but ultimately the union with self. But you have the mental clarity now, and you have the intuition to protect your union, okay? And you know that these people, these family members around you that are pretending to be close to you, that have been causing violence and conflicts and have been unpredictable or erratic and just like behaving crazy, you know, they will try to cause more conflict and cause you to miss opportunities here, okay, of true love, most importantly. And you have the intuition. I'm hearing your feminine might have even, your feminine is warning you. For a lot of you, you might have had, you know, a feminine that's very intuitive or psychic, or just a divine feminine energy who's just like in their power. This person is not playing about y'all union, okay? So understand that, you know, before you move forward and introduce this person into more aspects of your life, that there's going to be a lot of people around you that you haven't had boundaries with that is going to want to cause an ending in this situation, all right? What is the person's next move? Pal. 2. This is crazy. Great fortune, right? More miracles. All right, like I said, with this Jupiter energy, Jupiter rules over fortune and luck. Some of you guys, there's a miracle here. And then I feel like you have like formed some kind of dynamic duel with somebody. And, you know, you have to protect this fortune that you guys are building together from this person, this sibling, particularly a sibling here. This person is your worst enemy because ultimately, you know, they haven't been in their divine masculine energy like you have. You are so, like, look at you, the Father of Cups, the Father of Knives, the King of Cups, the King of Swords. This Ten of Swords here, this person, like, you know, it's going to be a painful ending with this person. But I definitely feel like ultimately, you know, sometimes, you know, we have to cut people off in our family. And I think it's time for you. I don't want to recommend that. But ultimately, if they blocking your great fortune, they got to go. They ultimately gotta go, okay? Their next move is to cause more conflict and violence. This person they will not compromise, they will not cooperate. It's over, honey. They can't, even if this is your family, it's time for them to go. All right, pal two, their next move is to not cooperate. And that's just it. And you haven't had any boundaries either. And this is why, they're responsible for, I'm not gonna say they're responsible for, but they have caused, a psychological impact, physiologically, you haven't been able to take care of yourself because you've been engaged with these people. All right, but your miracle of your divine feminine, okay, or of your just like divine masculine activation in general is helping you clarify and just like come into this mental clarity around just like how much conflict these people have been, creating in your life that has been blocking your great fortune. Okay, like I said, they want to see no movement forward, and this is why they keep causing conflict. Okay, now I'm telling you right now, you can decide whether or not you still allow these people. Don't tell them about your partner. Don't tell them about your business moves. The best thing that you can do is get them out of your space and quickly, okay? That's what I'm seeing, pal two. Let me know how that resonates. They may have caused the ending in your life already, but I feel like another door opened and this was a miracle, okay? Their next move is to be more violent, okay? I'm so sorry, but they're going to continue creating issues and being erratic, okay? So you need to get them out, okay? So, let me know how that resonates, and I hope you guys find there's a dead end in this connection. There's just like nothing else for you to do. There's no progress to be made with this person. And I feel like with this no boundaries, you just keep trying and trying to heal them and to make them prosperous and to help them, see the world like you do. You're just like a strong, like with that Jupiter energy, you just have a strong righteousness and philosophy on life, okay? And I feel like a lot of you, you are in conflict with these people because you just don't have the same values as them anymore. Even if you come from them, even if these are your family and your roots, you are a rebel, and you understand that their spiritual systems, their religion, their ways of being don't serve you, okay? And you have a new partnership and alliance that will make this dynamic in this team, in this great fortune, unformidable, all right? And your feminine is already knows, and I feel like you're so passionate about them too. You're like, you can't wait to kind of get, especially if you guys are on a long distance thing, you need to go see your person, okay, and experience some sexual healing for some of you, all right? You see how this woman is just sitting with this basket of fruit on her head and all these coins and stuff like that. Your feminine represents prosperity, so you need to go ahead and unlock the key, get the key to prosperity, and leave these old toxic people alone, child. That's what I'm thinking about too. Let me know how that resonates down below, and I'll see you in your next video. Don't let these family members posing to be supportive, just causing conflict. Like, like sometimes if somebody is continuously being a problem, you cannot allow that to have authority in your life, okay? Don't tell them anything else. I know you love them. I know you living in the past, about y'all childhood and, how great things used to be. The truth is, y'all grown now. And, sometimes when you surpass people in life, they can't handle it. All right? They see your stability that is, coming from, this beautiful gathering of information. They see this sense of security, stability, emotional balance that has come to be from your rebellion, okay? From you gaining more knowledge in life. We all come from the same place, and we all have the same 24 hours in our day. And if they spent it obsessed with you instead of working on themselves, then that's their problem. They violent and hostile. They're really Power 2, they really the antagonist in your story, okay? This person really is like, been blocking you and causing you to miss so many different opportunities and causing you to gain weight because of their warfare with you, okay? You're a divine masculine, and this person is unhealed masculine, and they just I'm telling you right now, that they're not coming out of conflict. Okay, so the best thing that you can do is remove, you know, the blockages to your great fortune, and you'll fine woman or man. Okay, that's what I'm seeing, pile 2. Let me know how that resonates, and I'll see you later. Bye. Pile 3, welcome to your selection. Okay, so immediately, you know, this is an interesting pile. Okay, I feel like you guys, you might be very esoteric. Okay, but I also feel like you're very specialized in a certain area. Okay, you have a specialized like knowledge in a certain area, and I feel like, you know, you need to be very patient with this one, or you might need to retreat. Okay, because I feel like your enemies, this might be someone that's hidden from you, very hidden from you, and there's a lot of mystery around this situation. Okay, so I definitely feel like the biggest lesson that you had in this situation, or you will have in this situation, is being very patient. A lot of you, this has been years and years, okay? And this person, they feel like an enemy that's very isolated or withdrawn, or in hiding, okay? I'm hearing they might be underground or something. Like I said, like this cave energy suggests. Like, it just feels like somebody who might not be on social media. It's giving a lot of Scorpio energy, like very hidden energies. So I definitely feel like, you know, some of you are just being, like I said, you have like an esoteric energy about you. There's like a specialized knowledge that's like not understood by a lot of people, and you have this deep understanding of something, or you're very specialized, and you are being initiated as like this teacher, okay? Maybe an esoteric teacher, or just like a very like highly, like for like maybe it's like nanotechnology or some kind of like astronomical engineering or some bullshit like that. Not bullshit, but you know what I mean. It just feels like you know, this person, I'm hearing the name, this might be a male here. I'm also getting that this person is somebody that you might have gone to school with. I'm hearing something about NASA, or like the planets, or like the universe, or something. I don't know. Let's get into it. It definitely feels like this person, you know, I feel like they're going to try to attack your heart. And, you know, maybe this is like around your divine counterpart, okay? For some of you, this is your lover that they might try to attack or block. But for others, you know, with this North Node energy, I just want to tell you, like, you don't have anything to worry about, okay? And I feel like now is the time to be taking actions towards your destiny, okay? There will be a lot of success here, and I feel like you've been so patient for your destiny. But I feel like, you know, I'm hearing the name Ebony a lot, okay? I'm also hearing, maybe this person has a prejudice against you. Maybe, you know, I'm thinking like Ebony, like, as in like black woman or man. For some of you guys, this is a father, okay? This is definitely a father, or you're a father here, okay? But this person, they have an addiction. For some of you, they have a drug addiction. I'm definitely hearing a Virgo, okay? A Virgo. Okay, or a Pisces, or a Leo, okay? For some of you, this is just like you've been healing a tremendous amount of daddy issues, okay? And I feel like a lot of like the conflict in your life is like driven by you needing to forgive, or like has been resolved by you needing to forgive your parents, okay? I don't know why, but this enemy energy has been all about family. You know, y'all family is not really fucking with y'all. Pile 3, like, this is somebody's father, okay? And, you know, you have, you know, be very compassionate about this, okay? For some of you guys, this person is like, they molested you or sexually abused you when you were a child. or you just like never felt safe. For some of you, this is a stepfather. But it just feels like this person, they just are just like not, you know, they have an addiction. Okay, I'm also hearing a domestic abuser. So I feel like what's really being highlighted here for you is like, some of you guys, you know, there's a Peter Pan syndrome here, or you know, like the unwillingness to be responsible, and you know, there's adulting, and just like you don't want to be, you know, you don't want to grow up, you don't want to be responsible. But I feel like, you know, because you may have had these daddy issues, okay, somebody who maybe wasn't very supportive or created a lot of tribal unity, or they may have been abusive, okay? I feel like this has like caused you to have some kind of extreme dependency on other people. And I feel like, you know, this person, you know, let's get more. Oh my gosh, for some of you, this is your daddy. Okay? The first house. I'm hearing your destiny. Ooh, with this first house, okay, for some of you guys, this person has just been I'm hearing some very repressed memories, okay, around a violation to your body, okay? For some of you, there is definitely like some sexual abuse here in the family. And you know what, like I was getting, you know, I don't want to be, you know, isolating to anybody who might not be black, but I've just seen a lot of just like weird, like sexual abuse in a lot of black families, okay? And I feel like this is really like put you in some very like feeling unsafe and insecure in this world. You know, even if you have not had sexual abuse, or you have repressed these memories very much so, I'm even hearing molestation from a sister, and just like people who are addicts, okay, people who have abnormal tendencies. I'm hearing somebody touching you in a certain way that may have been inappropriate when you were a child. And I feel like you transcending certain things in your life has been, you know, it is putting you, you know, en route to your North Node, where you will have success, okay, in whatever service you're involved in, because you have transcended so much. This person is a hidden enemy here, okay? And for some, like I said before, this person, I'm hearing that if you are an entrepreneur, or you have like, you know, you're a CEO, or you have, you know, you own your own business, this person, you know, they're very jealous of this, okay? Now, the first house also rules over how we develop, what shapes us in our childhood, okay? And I feel like, you know, your North Node and your first house also involve who you're meant to be and who you're becoming internally and externally, okay? And I feel like at an early age, your basic sensibility has been maybe like undermined because of these distorted relationships that you've had with your maybe members in your family, maybe your father who may have violated your body. I feel like how you present yourself and how you feel in your physical body is bothersome to this person, okay? This process of you defining yourself with this North Node energy, and this process of you becoming unique, is very highlighted. I definitely don't feel like you have anything to worry about, but I feel like this father, okay, perhaps a father, has been very much like, I don't know if they're doing anything in particular, but you know, if you are a female and you've been dating like men who have been very abusive to your body, okay, and very intimidated by your presence and just like not wanting you to develop and become who you're meant to become, and been very aggressive to you, I feel like you have been drawn to these males and masculines because you might have had, you know, a daddy issue or abusive father, okay? And I feel like the issue in this situation is chronic anger, okay? I'm hearing that some of you guys had a father who definitely like dealt with an addiction, who's very violent and angry, and you've just been like struggling with this. I feel like this person, you know, for a lot of you, I'm sorry, this is the daddy here, okay? And some of you guys, you might be a tarot reader, and you're very esoteric, or you're a spiritual teacher in some way, and you have a cause and you have service. This person is just, there's a lot of mystery around this, because I feel like maybe you have been isolated from this father. And, you know, this father may have even come to you and may have even, you know, told you like how they feel like they have like disappointed you and let you down or let the family down. They're very aware of, you know, how destructive they've been, okay? This person's name can start with the letter F, okay? And then we have vacation. And we have earth angels, okay? I feel like for some of you guys, this is an Aquarius, okay? Or this is somebody that you went on a vacation with. All right. This is becoming clear a little bit. So for some of you guys, this is somebody that you dated, you know, like I said, like on the bottom that we have divine feminine, and you are just like in your divine feminine energy. This person, I'm definitely getting that they were very like body typing of you, okay? And you know, this person, I'm hearing that they were very non-committal, or they just made you feel very bad about your body, okay? I definitely feel like this person is the reason you became very discouraged or troubled, and maybe some of you guys really struggle with an eating disorder or body dysmorphia, and you know, this person ultimately like was a representation of like an abusive father. And I feel like, you know, when this person, I don't know, something about a vacation with this person, you know, I'm hearing you were able to kind of, I'm hearing you took this person home. Or you guys, like this person knew that you were moving on, okay? Or you were moving towards more success from them, okay? Or that your presence was becoming bigger. This person is very abusive, okay? Very, very abusive. Okay, so I feel like this person, they definitely like, for something, I don't know what happened here, okay? There's been a lot of mystery around this situation, but I feel like this person, you know, they knew that you were, I'm hearing that, oh my goodness, pal, I'm so happy that you moved on from this person, because this person, you know, they knew that, I'm hearing that sound triggered, okay? They were very, very, very triggering of your father wounds. And I feel like you were so pitiful. I'm hearing pitiful with this person, discouraged and troubled because of how badly this person made you feel about your body, okay? For some of you guys, they you know, I'm hearing that they would give you back-ended compliments, and they were just, they like maybe they had hidden motives, you know, when they saw you becoming more courageous, becoming more open, becoming more creative and more joyful than you ever were before. I feel like, you know, something beautiful started to grow and become a grander expression of yourself. Your presence is just so beautiful. And this is like, I'm happy you moved away from this person. For some of you, this is an ex, okay? And this person is an enemy. And you know, they're very angry at how you moved on from them and you became a grander expression of yourself. And I feel like something became realized with this person when you went on a vacation with them. Okay, maybe you realized that you didn't want them anymore, or this person realized that they couldn't control you anymore and they couldn't body type you anymore. You know, there's a lot of mystery around this situation, but I feel like ultimately this person helped you, especially like, you know, for some reason, you know, when this person, I'm hearing that there may have been a long distance here, or there was separation, or there was like a withdrawal or disconnection from this person, and you weren't able to really see all of their hidden tendencies, or you weren't able to really see who this person truly was, okay, from whatever distance that was created in this situation. And maybe from a distance, this person started to see you raise your consciousness, activate your potential, become more open to different things that laid outside of this connection. Because for some of you, you really you thought that this person was the end all be all, okay? For some of you guys, you did not think that you can do better than this, or you can have more, when really this person was just an abusive body typer, okay? Somebody who really like made you feel like you weren't good enough for them because of your body, right? Or because of your unique qualities of your spirit. And I feel like this was something that, you know, you became very, very discouraged, very, very troubled. And I feel like something here with your esoteric nature is you received a vision, or you received some kind of messages about this person, and started to realize that they were they were enemy, okay? They were hateful, okay? That they didn't want to see a grander expression of you. This person, like I said, I heard that song Triggered. It's like they knew the picture was bigger with this fertility energy, okay? And something about the age of 27 is very, like maybe when this person was 27 or when you were 27, it's something about that age that's standing out, you know, to you or this person. And I feel like you've just been running into so many people, you know, who have just like, I'm hearing people who have just been walking up to you. Maybe some of you guys, you really, like something bad, like you felt like a martyr here, okay? Or you became so troubled, and so, I'm hearing that song My Mind by Yeba. You became so like, I'm hearing delusional, or like something that this person did was like was very abusive to you, and it was just like traumatized you so much. But I feel like ultimately this puts you on path to your North Node and your service, and like learning the transcendent nature of this, okay? You have to transcend over this, because I feel like this person really stifled you in your first house. You really were not yourself, and you really were not in your body, and you did not have any presence, because this person kept you trapped up, okay? I'm hearing, you know, even if they weren't physically abusive, they're emotional abuse of you and making you feel like so ashamed of your body and who you were. You know, did not allow you to express yourself in this way that you are meant to be, okay? So I'm hearing they tried to attack your heart, okay? And this is why you became troubled, okay? For some of you, you know, this is something that changed you forever, you know? I'm hearing they caused you to become very isolating, or you did not, you know, you were so dependent on this person to like extreme circumstances. For some of you guys, you did not want to have like any other like sexual partners, or you stopped dating even when this person refused to commit to you. I feel like, you know, you just were not able to kind of like depend on yourself. But I feel like, you know, this person's power that they had over you, you know, ultimately have enabled you with such a learning and such an esoteric knowledge, and such like, you know, being so akeen to like the subtle shifts, like subtle shifts. Like I said, there was something about your sensibility with this person that was undermined. And this is how you know, they were able to attack you and attack your fertility, because they didn't want to see this grander expression of yourself. They didn't want to see you moving towards this North Node. And for some of you guys, there's a Gemini involved here as well. I feel like this person, you haven't really been connected to them, okay? You haven't been connected to them. Like I said, this person has been very isolated and withdrawn from you, okay? Or they're in hiding right now. Their energy is very, you know, hidden. Maybe they're a shapeshifter, okay? But it feels like, you know, this definitely feels like an ex, and it definitely feels like, you know, somebody that you went on a vacation with, spent some time with, went on a trip with, and let's see what their intentions are, okay? What their next move is, because I feel like, you know, they've been hidden because they know that what they did was not right, okay? They know that they troubled you and they discouraged you. And they know that they, you know, this old version of you that wasn't expressive, it was a reflection of your lack of consciousness and your extreme dependency on them. But you learning these lessons around codependency has helped you. Like, I don't know why I keep getting, but it just feels like for some of you guys, you thought that this situation was the end all be all. You were so pitiful, okay? Maybe you were quite literally in a cave, isolating yourself, or just like, you know, not being joyful, okay? But I feel like you have just been able to see things with like such a fresh perspective in life, and I feel like this is definitely something that changed you forever. I feel like this person, you know, they don't want you to move on, okay? I'm hearing something about you having a dream about this person. You realize that this person did not want you to move on, okay? But I feel like, you know, for some of you guys, you have aligned with the romantic love or soulmate energy, or just moving closer, like into this grander expression of yourself, moving towards your North Node. And I feel like they keep, you know, wanting to like intervene in like you moving on, honey, okay? They don't want you to move on. For some of them, they want to heal this situation, okay? But I just feel like the door is closed for them. Okay, and I feel like I said, something about this person, you know, when they saw you, you know, opening yourself up to more opportunities or more possibilities that did not surround them, they grew very angry and hostile towards you, okay? And they've been trying to block it. They've been trying to stop you from moving forward, okay? I feel like something that this person did, they tried to manipulate you through duplicity. Like I said, for some of you, you know, they were wearing a facade with you, or they did something to psychologically attack you, okay? I'm hearing that, you know, if this is a romantic partner, I'm definitely getting that this was something that happened after a night of intimacy, in like a gaslighting situation, perhaps. This person is very emotionally abusive, okay, this entire time. So enough yapping, let's get into this tarot, and hopefully something, you know, will come out that will give us more clarity around this situation, because I kind of feel like I'm running around a little bit, but I also feel like this is something that is still a mystery to you. You feel like you don't have all the details of this situation, and I feel like, you know, through your esoteric work, through your intuition, your psychic work, you know, I'm hearing through your great observation and intuition, and your keen perception and, you know, healing with that first house, healing your sensibilities, you are coming into the truth of the situation with this person, okay? So there's something around a Gemini or an Aries here, you know, where this person may have been body typing you, around maybe, you know, people who had a better body than you, or people who they found to be more physically attractive, okay? So let's see. What's their next move? This person, I'm hearing that the door may have closed on them because they see this new and grander expression of you, you know, that's more healed in your physical vessel. Maybe you look better now, or you just feel better, you're more joyful. I'm hearing you're beautiful, okay? And this person is just looking at you like, oh my goodness, they don't want you to move on because, you know, of how beautiful you are, okay? Of course, right? You know, back then didn't want me, now I'm hot, all on me. So for some of you guys, it's really just too late for them, okay? And I feel like they keep trying to impact you energetically. Like I said, for some of you guys, you did have a strong union with this person, and there's no doubt, but you were just so extremely dependent on them for physical security because you did not feel good about your body. And now that you have a better body, or, just a bigger presence, this person, is kind of wanting to stop you from moving on to someone else. And, this can't happen, okay? So if some of you have been struggling to like make a decision between this person, an ex from the past, and somebody else, I'm just gonna tell you right now that, this person was body typing you to other people, right? And it's like, that's fair if you're not like super physically attracted to somebody, but at the same time, you have learned, like, this body image issue that you struggle with you've learned, like, you've transcended it so much. And it's like, maybe you just became so troubled. Maybe you really lost and became delusional and, like, descended into some kind of mental chaos because, of how badly of the self-loathing energy and what was perpetuated by this person through that. Does that make sense? Okay. But you're so fertile, and it's like, you're just so like, it's like it's like, I'm hearing that song, The Best Thing I Never Had by Beyonce, okay? This is just like the best thing you never had. The Ace of Pentacles. What's their next Queen of Swords? What's their next move here, okay? I feel that now that you're seeing things clearly, this person, their next move is that they want a new opportunity with you, Pile 3. Okay, the Ten of Wands, but this person, they're still burdening you. It's like, because they keep asking for a new opportunity, and it's just like the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck, about, stuff. Like I said, there's a lot of mystery around this situation, and I feel like there's definitely like an Aries or Gemini here, or your friends, okay, people who have bigger booties or bigger boobs or flatter stomachs or longer hair or clearer skin. There's a lot of just this person, they had body typing issues with you. And I feel like these other feminine energies that were around you, they have been, they had hidden motives for being around you, okay? I'm hearing the name Glory, or the name that starts with the letter G, okay? I'm also hearing a Leo here. Their name might be starting with the letter J, but I'm hearing that something, was very much so very karmic in this situation. And I feel like with the Ten of Wands, within the High Priestess, it just gives me, like, you have an intuitive knowing that this person has been carrying this Ten of Wands, this deep and dark secret. They're very burdened by this. They're very burdened by what they did to you, okay? Because they know that, they troubled you, because of, the abuse and body shaming that they did with you, okay? The truth is, their next move is that they might come in and, energetically or physically asking for a new opportunity, or like coming to you in your dreams and just like not wanting you to move on, and I feel like a lot of you, this person is just like a burden to you because they were never able to be honest with you. And I feel like even if they come in asking for a new opportunity, they're not going to be honest, okay? This person is an enemy because they don't want to see you moving on with somebody else where there is trust, where there is someone who respects your presence and respects your body and respects your unique qualities of your spirit, okay? And I feel like this person, their next move involves them having a hidden motive, okay? Having a hidden motive with you. And you know the truth now, okay? Do not give this person a new opportunity. If this was romantic love, okay, somebody who you went on vacations with, you spent time with, you never felt good enough for them, and you see so clearly now, and you have so much standard now, and you're so particular about things now, okay? Don't allow this person back in because they see you moving towards your North Node, because they see that you've transcended the nature of their body typing, and now you're able to help other people transcend that. They want to block your union. They see you moving on to someone else, okay? They want to block your new love. And are you thinking you're going to go back to someone who was abusive? No, you're not. You don't have an option. I'm telling you that you're not, okay? Like with the long road, like I said, something you've been very patient around, very, very patient around, okay? Someone who caused you to have so much sorrow because they never could accept your body. Okay? And I'm hearing, you know, some of you guys, there's been a long road of you transforming this body, child, and you looking fine as hell. I'm hearing beautiful, beautiful. And I'm hearing that the bodies that they went after, or the people that they went after, are just like not beautiful. And they're looking like an idiot. All right, they want, their next move is to try to have a new opportunity with you. I'm hearing a Taurus, an Aries, and a Gemini. These people might have been smaller than you, might have had bigger booties than you, you know. I'm hearing cake. You see how this cake is? They had cake, or they had booty, or some of you grew some booty, or you're just looking so fucking good. Like, you're just looking like you're looking like you were the bag this entire time. Like, you are the bag. And some of you, they really, like, this has been such a long road, like, of, you know, healing your body image issues, okay, and healing your self-expression. The truth is, they're trying to come back, okay, and they have hidden motives, you know, in coming back. They're not going to be truthful about this, but you know the truth. You don't need them. They're a liar. Please stop going back to these exes, please, just because you had dependency on them, okay? A part of you, like I said, this is a situation that's changed you forever, okay? This person who has had a long-lasting impact on you, and you don't have to hate them. But the truth is, whoever this is, okay, they're a disgusting pig. Okay, pal 3, please don't go back. Don't let nobody come in and intervene. You know, for some of you guys, you have a home here. You have a home with someone else, and they see that you have gotten, your fourth house is expanding into something greater than what they ever could provide, honey. All they was good for was a few nights out and a few vacations, okay? Look, this is a stark realization, okay? But I'm telling you right now, this person is a hidden enemy, because, you know, what makes them an enemy? Because ultimately they're not going to be truthful. That's why they're an enemy, okay? Anybody dishonest and disloyal, you know, with you is an enemy, okay? And they see that you have been on this long road to recovering from the trouble that they caused, or the insecurity that they caused, okay? But you've overcome, you know, being pitiful about this situation. And now it's time to say, fuck you, okay? That's what I'm seeing, pal 3. Don't go back to any exes. Anybody from the past, no reconciliations, you're a done deal, okay? That's what I'm saying, pal 3. I love you so much. You're so beautiful. Please, 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 you have ran into so many good people who, I'm hearing people, especially if you've been homeless, or you've had some kind of, you know, you've really just been martyred, okay? You have received the clarity. You have learned so much transcendence from this situation, and now you're a teacher, and you understand, just like this. You're so akin to like the subtle like you're so perceptive and aware, and you know this person, they just was never honest. You're just so much better than who you were when you were with this person, and they see that and they want to come back. They want a new opportunity to be with you. That's the truth, because they finally seen your beauty and appreciating it, but now they're gonna have to do it from the masses, okay? Now you're gonna watch from the crowd like everybody else, because you wasn't patient and you wasn't loving, okay? That's the gag. Oh my God, there's so much mystery around this situation, but I feel like you intuitively know, you know, that these people have hidden motives, okay? You know, there's just been a lot of people who did not want to see you establish your presence or individuate yourself and have a home and just be happy. They didn't, you know, they've just been negative influences in your life, or people who exacerbated your insecurities, but they highlighted your daddy issues, they highlighted your codependency, and they ultimately put you on path to your North Node. And this is why you're just such a resource, and you're more creative, more courageous, more joyful than you've ever been before, more beautiful than you've ever been before. And they have to sit back and deal with it, and deal with their loss. Because like I said, y'all, please don't go back to this person. Please, I'm just telling you right now. I know I can't control what y'all do, you know, as much as I want to, but you know, this person that you have body image issues with, I'm telling you right now, they did something, Okay, they carrying a big dark secret here with the Ten of Wands. Okay, around a Taurus, a Aries, and a Gemini. I'm hearing your friends, a Leo too. For some of you guys, this person was around, you know, playing their options with your friends. And, you know, we most definitely not going to allow them to disrespect us like that. Don't go back to nobody who disrespected you. I don't care if you was looking like Precious, okay? I don't care how big or how small you was, or how, you know, not attractive your body was. Whatever the case may have been, it was no reason for this person to do this, okay? You know, if they didn't want you, then they should have just told you that and left you alone. Instead, they saw how attached you were, and they saw how dependent you were on them. Some of you guys, you didn't have any other options, and this person was like your only option, like I said. And you know, the thing is, you had too many expectations of this person, and they were not loyal. I'm hearing these hoes ain't loyal. This hoe ain't loyal. Leave them alone. Leave their ass alone, okay? Whoever that is, you clear now. And it's like they can't, you know that they're hiding a secret with the Ten of Wands, okay? You know that this person, and even if they didn't do anything with, like, anything, but I'm hearing a betrayal for sure. Like, someone who betrayed you, right? Who did not honor you. Like I said, with the Ten of Wands, this is the deep and dark secret that they're hiding, and they want a new opportunity now after betraying you. Their motive, you don't want me to move on, okay? You want to continue to block me when you knew you obstructed what they're trying to do is they're trying to obstruct your vision, okay? And they're trying to stop you from moving on to this grander expression of yourself with somebody else. For some of you guys, this person is like, they're trying to get into your mind psychologically, like, you know, and, you know, trying to confuse you and trying to make sure that you don't have the clarity that you need to choose the right person, which is probably somebody else and new, okay? Just for this pal in particular, there's not anybody from the past that you need to reconcile with. Let me know how that resonates in the comments below. Tell me how much you done bossed up over this motherfucker, okay? Thank you so much, Pal 3. I'll see you later. Bye.